Okay, just on a viewing now, walking down the stairs to the apartment slash flat. This is a 3-bed, quite sizable really apartment. I think it's just over 91, 92 square meters. So the bedroom all seems fine. In here, just the view there outside and so on. So you're on the first floor up really. So single socket, hopefully down there, can we see? Single socket electrics through the bedrooms. The property is actually unmortgageable, just in a communal area really. It is quite a big property this really. It's up for 89,950. Again, there's 3 double bedrooms. You're looking at single skin radiators, you're looking at single sockets, so the electrics is probably all up to scratch and so on. But you know, and now again another big large bedroom in here. Just trying to scan around there. So this is up for 89. We don't have any apartment slash flats in our portfolio, so this may be the first one. So again, very large front room here, very large lounge. So the reason it may be unmortgageable, who knows really. He's had 2 buyers fall through. So, and apparently they haven't told the estate agents why it's fallen, why it's unmortgageable. So it's got gas, it's got electrics, it's got a kitchen, it's got a bathroom. It is a large property, this definitely. It's just that you're on the first floor. Yeah, you're just on the first floor really, that's all. Again, it's got £520 service charge, so that's £10 a week. You need to take that into consideration. It's then got a £10, I think, ground rent for the lease. There's no allocated spaces outside for it, but again, this, if you think about it, could be for a social housing, or just give it to a housing provider. 3-bed in our area, you're probably looking at about £950 per calendar month, set and forget. Really, probably just need, if you wanted to go like this, a lick of paint. It's not a 𝗩𝗶𝗲𝗄𝗏 strategy. It's more a case of putting your money in this property, knowing that it's going to be giving a better return than it is in the banks. So I'll probably pick this up outside again. But yeah, there's the bathroom. Again, it's definitely, considering the obviously the back to brick refurbs that we do, this hardly needs anything. I think it's the old classic lick of paint and freshen up and that's it. But again, it's interesting to find out more about why it's unmortgageable. It's got gas, it's got electric, it's got a 100-year lease. It may be because of the area, who knows? So we'll see. Anyway, keep taking steps further forward. I'll do another video of obviously leaving the property and so on. So I'm just going to walk up the stairs now. Good luck. So here's that apartment for us. Like I said, the maths seem to work out on it. It's up for 89. It's unmortgageable though, so obviously that's going to go in our favour, you'd expect, especially if you're a cash buyer. Anybody out there watching this, when properties are unmortgageable, 99% of the time you're just going to get investors going for it, and investors always want a good bargain. So depending on how motivated the current vendors are, would depend on obviously what price they're looking to accept really. So it's up for 89 at the moment. They had 2 offers, I believe, beforehand, which were accepted, but then obviously have fallen through because the lenders, I presume, have gone round and said that they're not willing to lend on it. But internally, like I said, it's got gas, it's got electricity. It's in, let me have a look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, 4 levels, 4 stories, whatever you want to call it, block of apartments. So you never know, it might be something to do with the external render, maybe a little bit of something there from Grenfell or something like that. I'm unsure. Like I said, when it comes to apartments and flats, it's definitely not our forte. I'll try and get this a little bit better really. But it's interesting to compare like your 2-bed terrace, your 3-bed end semis, or your 3-bed end townhouses to apartments, because you're getting a lot more for your pound per square metre or per square foot than you would do in a standalone property really. However, with that, there's disadvantages in there and advantages. With this, you don't have any, there's parking space. You're not going to get a lot of passing traffic here, definitely not. But again, you're walking up through the communal corridors. It may put off you know, some family members for that may do. It might put off, you know, a single mum, so on. Obviously, I'm not trying to generalise there, definitely not, but you've got to take into consideration your end user. What would our end user be, or who would our end user be for that type of property? I'm just looking at it now. I mean, it could be one of those that you put a 25% deposit into, knowing that you're not going to do the 𝗪𝗏𝗄𝗏 strategy, or you might struggle to do the 𝗪𝗏𝗏 strategy, so you're going to struggle to pull out some money. I very much doubt you'll be able to pull out all your money because you can't add that much value to it. Again, another reason why we don't buy apartments. You're stuck with that footprint. You're going to have to pay the service charges each and every year, which is £520, and surely that'll go up every year, or at least every 2 to 5 years. You can't do anything with permitted development. We can't obviously put on an extension. We can't go up into the loft or anything. So yeah, I think initial thoughts, really, we're just going to have to chalk that one down to experience, and yeah, just keep moving on to the next ones, really. That's what it's always about. But remember this, and again, if you're still watching this 3 minutes in, the viewing isn't just to see the property and so on. I mention this a lot, especially to new mentees that are coming on board. Your viewing is an appointment or a meeting with an agent. So you want to be asking them, what else have you got on the books that meets your requirements? So for us, it's always 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's always, have you got anything that's scruffy, dated, needs a lot of modernisation, anything that's been hanging around for a long time, anything that needs a lot of work. The agent that we just met then looks after just one of our properties. So again, we've got a bit of a connection there. They've probably had that property for coming to 3 years now. So yeah, just keep taking steps further forward. And again, if you watch this video, make sure you try and make notes, try and learn things from it. Definitely, we're always on that journey of self-improvement, that Kaizen principle. And make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe. But I think initially now, I know it does boil down to pounds, shillings and pence, but that isn't for us. And I could probably see that one going to auction soon, really. So good luck, keep taking steps further forward. Check out the Black Belt Property Academy. Follow the link below, or maybe check out the website, 𝗪𝗵𝗄𝗏𝗄𝗏.com. Good luck, all the best.